So, just to recap, for people born during Museveni's time, some of you have not likely to have seen a network of railway, but there was a network of railway shuttling to Tororo, Lila, Lango, up to Gulu, and there were trains going to Fort Porto and other places. To date, somebody born in Museveni's regime has never seen these trains. There were goods trains, there were passenger trains, and there were goods train direct to Mombasa, and the rail line never went quiet between Mombasa and Nairobi and Kampala, because all the petrol, most of the goods were shuttled in through the railway network. To date, his ministers have smelted all the rails in Mbarara, in the new steel mill in Mbarara. And people born in this regime, some of them go to university until they travel abroad without having seen a train. And that's how bad it has got. People think, and do you know how much he has spent on the train? Over 10 billion. And it's called the China Network something, Uganda Railways, which exists only on paper. And it's managed by the few clan leaders from Museveni's group. The Tukwansamire, the Ainobiona, Akanamanimaina, and so on. There isn't anybody who doesn't belong to Museveni's clan who is in the top management in all the authorities. All the authorities are run and owned by Museveni's small clique. So to put it rightly, infrastructure has collapsed. There's no train services. The roads are so bad. What used to be like a Transocean Uganda Limited is gone to the dogs. Everything is crumbled. There isn't any industrial area. There isn't any manufacturing. There isn't any factories. What people see is just assembly places. We can't even manufacture matchboxes. Simple things. We can't even manufacture threads. There used to be Nightil. There used to be all this manufacturing industry where we could turn cotton into thread and then later on turn it into cloth. Eugene was a company owned by the Japanese Uganda kind of. There was Uganda Glass Works, whereby glasses were manufactured locally. There was all these facilities. They've all gone to nothing. Uganda blankets. There's a lot that Museveni has ruined. So please, we are going to be demonstrating to showcase the evil of Museveni, but at the same time ask for good governance, and it's our mission to see Museveni go. We are going to ensure Museveni is going to go. Come rain, come shine, Museveni will go. We will never leave Museveni in power. We are going to ensure Museveni goes, and Museveni will go. Okay, we are going to, we're going to pen off, and then we come back in about 15 to 30 minutes. Thank you for listening.
Yes, sorry for the abrupt turn off of that live broadcast. Bakomedizi waffe abemula abali United Kingdom era nga currently bali setting up a very powerful demonstration against, of course, what is going on in our country Uganda. Nenga kyenyina okujjukiza ba president, of course, amagye gajjudde ewuwe, police, military n'ab'ebyokwerinda ab'enjawulo bokose bakedde kubayiwayo. Waliwo abasuzeeyo ne bakedde bayiwayo, naye nga wetwogera kati amagye ago gali mukuuma, gali mu kutukumira first lady era nga gali mu kutukumira gali mutukumira Shadrack era gali mutukumira Subi the last ball. So president yabayiseko da ali mu Kampala mu kibuga wakati agezaako okwetaba ne process egenda maaso yokubeera nti we fix the potholes ourselves. How? Of course buli wosanga ekinya teekawo ekitooke, teekawo buli kimu kyosobola okuteekawo. Ye campaign egenda maaso tennaba kukoma. Abadde bagamba yesterday mbu lwaki yasuze ewuwe, mbu ate simanyi lwaki yasuzeeyo, yadde akimanyi nti bagenda musiba naye era n'asigala nga simanyi era asuzeeyo. No! Ebintu bino tumulowooza nti no president abikola from out of the blue, bimala ku planningibwa. Era yagambye olusooka kansooke mbalabiseemu on an international scale, on an international scene era n'abalabisa bulungi nnyo. Olwo n'agamba okay muyiye abasirikale bangi ngenda kubayitako mu ngeri yonna gye njagala. So kikulaga nti nno ne wayagala wona wayagalira wafulumira ewuwe gagali makage yamanyi buli kasonda yamanyi ngeri gyasobola ofulumamu. Toyina ngeri gyoyinza kusinga muntu kumanya kifo kye, gwe omuntu azze obuzi. Naye n'ekirala kyenjagala okubajjukiza nti president tetumutunulira butunulizi nga atweyunzeeko, tetumutunulira butunulizi mu kuba bifaananyi, tetugenda bugenzi mu maaso nga tumegerera olw'okuba azze, wabula tukola ekyo kyennyininyini kye tuba tulina okukola. I think gone are those days nti wajja ne tubeera may be excited, I don't know how to put it. Kyengezaako kugamba nti abantu bangi muvaayo ne mugamba president ajja leading, president ajje ku street biki avuddeyo era azze, so kati nsuubire tewali munno omu agenda kuddamu agambe nti naate biki kyensiba ngamba ensonga lwaki nsiba nkola statement eno. Bino ebintu tetubiwa oba tetukiteeka ku muntu omu yekka nti his excellence. Nedda tetukiteeka ku his excellence. Kangira mubakubiranga eno we tugenda maaso tukyeteekeko ffe ngaffe kuba yeffe abaagala enkyukakyuka eno. Tukyeteekeko ffe ngaffe ffe abaagala enkyukakyuka eno ate ffe tugenda ogirwanirira. President ali muntu omu, is just a commander era akomandinga bukomandinzi. So kye tuba tulina okukola tugende mu maaso nga tukola ekyo oba waali oba taliiwo, oba ali under house arrest oba tali, nga bwe kyabadde eggulo. Naye olwaliro akulazeeko n'akugamba nti nange embeera nsobola beegattako wadde baba bakoze eki.
The president is in the city. The president is in the city. They are home, keeping the home. Bali wakaba kumya maka. The president live in city, moving. They know. What a shame to the security. What a shame. What a shame. He's none other than Robert Bobiwine, aka Bobiwine. aka Bobiwine. Bad man, His Excellency Robert Bobiwine. Ye mukulembeze w'eggwanga yalondebwa abantu. Gaza. Mukulembeze eyalondebwa abantu bamanyi bamwine waka bamanyi bamwine waka. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame, what a The president is in the city. The president is in the city. They are home, keeping the home. Bali wakaba kumya maka. The president live in city, moving. They know. What a shame to the security. What a shame. What a shame. He's none other than Robert Bobiwine, aka Bobiwine. aka Bobiwine. Bad man, His Excellency Robert Bobiwine. Yemukulembeze w'eggwanga yalondebwa abantu. Gaza. Yemukulembeze eyalondebwa abantu. Bamanyi bamwine waka. Bamanyi bamwine waka. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a The president is live here in Cafe. The president is in the city. The president is in the city. They are home, keeping the home. Bali wakaba kumya maka. The president live in city, moving. They know.
Yes, wano president naye kenyini yetabye mu kuziba ebitsinyi ebimu nga babasimbamu ebitooke, because that's the campaign currently of which etugase bulungi fenna era nga soko
whom they thought is home, is finally here. Finally here. They thought they could stop him. He's finally here. He's finally here. The president is live here in the cafe. The president is in the city. The president is in the city. They are home, keeping the home. Bali wakaba kumya maka. The president live in city, moving. They know. Bamanyi bali wakaba kuma musajja. Bamanyi bakuma president. Bamanyi bamwina waka. Bamanyi bamwina waka. What a shame to the security. What a shame. What a shame. He's none other than Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, aka Bobiwine. aka Bobiwine. Bad man, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ye mukulembeze w'eggwanga yalondebwa abantu. Gaza. Mukulembeze eyalondebwa abantu bamanyi bamwine waka. Bamanyi bamwine waka. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a His Excellency, the bad Bobiwine, whom they thought is home, is finally here. He's finally here. They thought they could stop him. He's finally here. He's finally here. The president is live here in the cafe. The president is in the city. The president is in the city. They are home, keeping the home. Bali wakaba kumyamaka. The president life in city moving. They know. Bamanyi bali wakaba bamanyi bali wakaba kuma musajja bamanyi bakuma president bamanyi bamwina waka What a shame to the security. What a shame. What a shame. He's none other than Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, aka Bobiwine. aka Bobiwine. Bad man, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Ye mukulembeze w'eggwanga yalondebwa abantu. Gaza. Mukulembeze eyalondebwa abantu bamanyi bamwine waka What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame to the security. What a shame. What a shame. He's none other than Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, aka Bobiwine. aka Bobiwine. Bad man, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Ye mukulembeze w'eggwanga yalondebwa abantu. Gaza. Mukulembeze eyalondebwa abantu bamanyi bamwine waka. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame.
Yes, that is what has been going on. Olwaleero actually era president akyalimu bulungi nnyo mu kibuga. Tebategedde engeri gye yafulumyemu makage kuba amagye police byasuzeewo of course nga bakola buli kimu ekisoboka okulaba nti tafuluma. Bataddewo embeera y'amaanyi nnyo. Actually ebyokulinda byongedde kunywezebwa amakyaga olwaleero mu maka ga His Excellency Bobiwine Magere naye nga yayise mudda nga taliyo. Nkugambye police, UPDF, military badde bakuuma Shadrack, badde bakuuma Suubi, ng'era bali mutukuumira ku Mama Solo First Lady waffe ng'omuntu gwe balinamu interest His Excellency Bobiwine yafulumya dda. Yes, naye awaliwo baganda baffe bali mu United Kingdom. Omanyi Ugandans we are everywhere. Abannayuganda bawangalira mu United Kingdom nabo bataddewo demonstration. Omanyi bagenze mu maaso nga pressurizing government ya United Kingdom erekeraawo okufujirira Museveni ssente. Yes, Museveni okuweakeninga financially kituyamba, era otugenda mu maaso kyolaba nga akuba kerere nyingi nnyo wabanga bamusazeeko obuyambi, wabanga bamusazeeko ssente, World Bank bwenyenyamu bweti. So eyo erina kuba focus yaffe, especially abantu bonna abawangalira mu nsi ez'ebweru. So abawangalira mu United Kingdom olwaleero babaddeyo n'okwekalakaasa era nakati kukyagenda mu maaso ku Uganda House. Naye message yaabwe ebadde very powerful, ebadde very strong, era njagadde nkyalingeeko wamu nammwe baabano.
Hello. Evils of Museveni here, you see, are holding this placard. The abductions of John Bosco Chibalama.
Yes, bataddewo ebifaananyi by'Abaganda baffe abali mu makomera, ba Olivia Lutaaya, ba John Damulira, ba John Bosco Chibalama, Machete. Mukimanyi bulungi nti Abannayuganda bayitirivu nnyo ba Mbabazi Moses, ba Kanatta Muhammadi, bayitirivu nnyo. Mukimanyi bulungi nti up to today the 18 missing Ugandans, of course those that are known, tetuddangamu balaba ate nga ba government officials bavuddeyo nnyo ne bagamba babalina. So Bannayuganda bano tebatudde bagambye yes tusobola okukozesa eddoboozi lino era tusobola okukozesa akakisa kano eddoboozi etuliyimusa ensi yonna nebeera ngaekola ki era ngaetegeera kino bakikola. Actually tebakikoze lwaleroka, bagenda mu maaso nga bakikola. Era I salute comrades in the United Kingdom. You guys mukola omulimu gw'amaanyi wamu ne bakomulizi baffe ab'enjawulo mu bitundu eby'enjawulo America, kuba bonna bakola omulimu gw'amaanyi abeera Boston nga bakola demonstrations zino. Naye this time round bano bali United Kingdom. I don't know whether eddoboozi mulifuna bulungi naye kandabe. Okay, eddoboozi teririiko. Let me see.
We want them out of jail. That's the faces you see here are all the missing prisoners. Museveni, the dead, the 18. We want our people back. And that's why these Ugandans here, you see, are holding these placards. You probably see John Bosco Chibalama here. The face you see there is for John Bosco Chibalama. We want Chibalama back. We want the 18 missing back. We want these people back. And the Ugandan NUP chapter UK are here to demonstrate against the bad leadership, mainly the abductions of John Bosco Chibalama, as you see, Olivia Lutaaya, the photographs you see there, Ugandans, Asanya, Mujahideen Kakoza, Rashid Seguja, and all the people, the faces you see here are people we are demanding. We want these people freed. We want the dead to be given back the dead and we give them a decent burial. We want answers to all these missing people you see in the photographs here. That's why we are here to demonstrate today, so that we ask for answers. We want answers, and we want answers from the regime that has killed, maimed, and done all evil. The bad governance is one issue why we are demonstrating here, and we want answers to this. We are not going to stop until all our prisoners. Museveni's regime is one thing we want changed. There is no option. We want freedom. We want our people freed. We want them out of jail. That's the faces you see here are all the missing prisoners. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. We are not going to let. This is our business, and we ensure until Museveni goes, We will never relent. Olivia Lutaya is the symbol of this opposition. She's been in prison for the last 3.5 years. Now we want her out. We don't care about NAM, Non-Aligned Movement. They have not helped anything except spend money on them. The G77 does not concern us at all. We want that face of the struggle, Olivia Lutaya, out of jail, to be freed. She hasn't a case to answer. Why does she have to go to a military court when she's a civilian? We want Mustafa Luwemba out of prison. We want Mustafa Luwemba out of prison. We want Davis Matabi out of prison. Message to Anuka, bring back, we want to see him. Where is Olivia Lutaya? Where is Stephen Masakula? Where is Mustafa Luwemba? We want these young lovely faces back and not dead. We are not asking for the dead. Rashid Seguja is another face. Joseph Baguma, where is he? He's been missing that long. Machete is another face that has been missing. We are asking for Machete to be brought back alive. If he's dead, give us his dead body. He's in prison, we think in Italy, we want him out. Sharif Kalanzi, we want Sharif Kalanzi out. Joseph Muganza, we want answers. What happened with Joseph Muganza? We are asking not any more, not any less. We want these people out. Where is Yuda Sempija? Where is Musi Mbowa? Where is George Kasumba? Where is Musa Kavuma and Yasin Sektoreko? We want them out. Where is Kanita? Muhammad Kanata. Where is Muhammad Kanata? We want freedom for these people. Are they dead? We've been demanding this since November. We want them out of jail and we want them alive. We are not asking for anything less than freeing these prisoners. We want them out of prison. Where is Kawenja Mbabazi Moses? We want him out of prison. Joseph Damulira is an ongoing case where they are deceiving us every day. This is a man who went about with his business in Seka area. Where is John Damulira? We want him out of prison. We want him alive. Now, Mushadin Kakoza. Where is Mushadin Kakoza? Sanya! Greetings to you. Stand firm. We are with you. We support you, Sanya. Sanya, you are a role model. We saw you in court and you spoke to the government, you spoke to the junta, you spoke to the Sile people. We don't want anything shy from that fake General Museveni. We want all these political prisoners out. Chibalama, we love you. We want you out of prison. We want answers. There isn't any answer to this. We want Chibalama out, and not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. We want John Bosco out. We want John Bosco. He's a symbol of this resistance. He's a man who stood firm and was taken for his beliefs. That's why we still believe in him. Oh, lovely Olivia Lutaya, we miss you. You are a mother of two. You did nothing to this regime except support the better side, and that's Snoop. And you are being held for that in a military court, in a military detention, somewhere. We want you out, and we want you out not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, last week. Please support our cause, and we call on all Ugandan people who love Uganda to support this cause. Come out. You don't have to be demonstrating. You can be doing something that supports this cause, and we are looking for that. We are not going to stop demonstrating until we have Museveni out of power. Museveni should go. Museveni should go. Museveni must go. Now, we are going to play some music as we wait for more people to come. The weather is not the best, but we still have to demonstrate. We will not wait for an ideal weather to demonstrate against Museveni. Cold or freezing, we are going to be standing here to demonstrate. bring on the music and we play some music. Please. Please, Ugandans, don't. This is a cause which stands where we are doing the right things and we are on the right side. So please support this cause. People are coming and we are going to be demonstrating. We'll be shouting to the top of our voice. We don't want anything shy of freedom, good governance, good infrastructure, good hospitals, a country without potholes like we used to have in Idi Amin's time, like in Obote's time, no schools catching fire. We want a Uganda that is good for everybody, good for every citizen, not for the only 5%. This is not a Uganda for the Juliana Kanyomozi who are taken abroad to have a baby. When there is Kirudu, when there is Kawempe, when there is Mulago, she goes to New York or wherever in the United States to have a baby. And then she has a right to criticize the Ugandans who laugh. When Pastor Bujingo laughed his head off when we lost our consul, Wameli, and you think he will throw nuts at us and we don't throw back nuts? She throws stones at us. Nope, we throw stones back. And that's the Uganda we want. We want fair deal. We don't want people to be treated differently. Kanyomozi, Juliana, you talk about equality. Equality when you have your baby in New York or America, and most Ugandans go to Kirudu, Kawempe, Mulago, 438 die every day. They don't see even the sunrise, the first sunrise. And then you talk about how bad it is for people to criticize Bujingo's drama. That Sheikh Bujingo, Haji Bujingo. Now, as we demonstrate against the bad regime, be warned that we won't take nonsense or be diverted from what we are up to. We are here to make sure we get Museveni out of that government and we put up a democratically elected government and we ensure that all Ugandans enjoy the same benefits. Even the minor benefits are not enjoyed by Ugandans. You can't transport a coffee from the village because of the potholes. You can't move between hospitals because of the no good infrastructure. There isn't an existing emergency service. We saw a school collapse, and all they did was to use their hands to rescue the children from a collapsed school. People every day, like Ocho said, that 438 children die every day at birth. Juliana, do you know what you're talking about when you criticize people talking about fake Sheikh Bujingo? You don't know what we live. Before you had birth, you took your child, you went to have birth in America. Why didn't you go to Chirudu? If you think Uganda is good, why didn't you go to Kawempe? Why don't you drive a simple car? Why do you drive a 4-wheel Jeep? Juliana and the rest who are privileged, you don't know what we, the poor, the disadvantaged, people like me, go through. I'm a hospital cleaner. I come from Sebei. We need the services. Recently, they went to Swambuka because they were arranging a NAM conference and they had to take down the only street lighting in the Buka Town Council. So they bring them over to Kampala. What a country, what an economy. Even you can't afford street lights, then you think that's a country? This is very sad that we are in a country where nothing runs. Once NAM is over and G7, then you hear the scandals. So many billions spent on NAM and nothing was done. Imagine trying to give a facelift in the last week. How can you fix potholes in 1 week? How can you do all that painting and facelifting and renovation in a week? How can you close the businesses and tell the borders to go away? How, Museveni? Why do you showcase and try to give the impression that Ugandans are living in a good way? Barrio Musi, how do you tell a starving person to smile for your guests when somebody has barely had a meal. I think you people are taking a mickey out of us. You can't tell a serving Ugandan to smile for the guests. I would think you would provide services other than the services would make them smile, other than telling them to smile for the guests the days that they are staying up to the 21st, and then another pair of guests come, and then you'll be telling us to smile again. This is not what we want.
Even when we are starving.
Interferences. Okay. So, Ugandans, this is very unfair, especially if you hear this from a clique within the central government and Minister Baliomus telling the public and the Ugandans to smile and their showcase and then take away businesses because there is a meeting. This is not what happens. If Uganda was good, I remember the Uganda during Amini and Obote, when the Pope visited during Obote's regime in 1969, I'm told people smiled, people cheered, people planted banana trees along the road. Nobody told them to do that. Nobody told them to clean their gardens. Nobody told them to trim trees. They did exactly that. During Amin's time, when there was the first OAU Summit conference, people smiled, people cheered on the delegates. We had a lot of African delegates. Never did Amin stand on at the radio station and tell the Ugandans, smile and cheer up. And that Serena Hotel and the conference center was built by that man you call a pig. He had the guts to prepare for this conference, and up to today, it's the symbol of development. That's the thing where you, Museveni, and all his henchmen entertain, have weddings, eat, do things, and then you call Amin a pig. It's the same man who built the Mpoma as satellite and the one in Abim. And then you call him a pig. If a pig was able to do such development, I'd rather go with a pig than go with a monster and a murderer with Museveni. Imagine a pig had the guts to have road maintenance at its peak. We never had potholes during Amin's time. We had a proper infrastructure. All Amin's children were born at Mulago. Amin never had medical tourism. Recently, we smoked out Mbabazi from his hideout. He had come for medical tourism. You've been a prime minister for Uganda for nearly 30 years, and you can't think of having a hospital where in your old age you will be leaping to that hospital to be given an extra limb to kickstart your life again. You had to fly to London, and that is Mbabazi. Now, that makes sense. You build a good infrastructure so that you are treated from the same very infrastructure you built. But Amin built all this infrastructure, put a lot of money into maintenance and new road construction, and now everything is gone to ruins. I'll give you a clue. Where we are standing here, Amin paid for this place, cash, the Uganda house. He paid for the ambassador's residence, which is fitted with a presidential suite. Today, as I talk, that was sold off, and Museveni's henchmen bought it at a knockdown price of 250k. That's a property in North London worth more than 16 million pounds. We will get this back. We are going to claw this back, and you'll be in prison. Magnitsky and other laws are kicking in. We are not letting go. You will have to. We are going to get that property back from you. And we are going to claim back the embassies and the ambassador's residence. Now, I'll talk something which I witnessed and saw. Uganda had road camps, maintenance camps, and lots of infrastructure maintenance crew. And it had a reactive team to make sure that every pothole or accident that took out guardrails was maintained. To date, you don't have anything. The reactive team was meant to firefight. The ferries to Sese Island were working. The ferries at Masindi Port were functioning good, and everything was working good. Fast forward, nothing works. And Museveni thinks he's doing us a favor by reintroducing a ferry system. It was there, it was functioning, it was part of the public transport, and it wasn't meant to be paid. You travel from Masaka to Kalangala on a ferry and cross to go to Sese Islands. These days, he thinks it's done as a favor. For you who might not know, Uganda Airlines, by the time Museveni came, it had over 10 airplanes shuttling globally. Museveni made sure he sold off everything. Now, for people who have been grown up during Museveni's time, think that Museveni is the man behind Uganda Airlines. Uganda Airlines was there. It was Amin. That was started after the East African community collapsed. And then, what was out of East African Airways, Uganda Airlines was born. And Idi Amin went on to buy more planes and got more routes to shuttle globally. Museveni comes and we lose all the routes globally and all the planes. What remained of that was a cargo plane which was owned by him, Museveni, and Salim Saleh to shuttle goods to Somalia, the Congo, and other places where he's starting wars and never-ending wars. And then you, the regime praise singers, think that Museveni has done so well, he's bought 2 planes. That is talk and talk. We've seen airplanes shuttle there. I've ever taken Uganda Airlines to fly to Nairobi. There were so many planes there. Now we have 2, and that is celebrated by the regime sympathizers and praise singers, and they think that's the best we can have. So, just to recap, for people born during Museveni's time, some of you are not lucky to have seen a network of railway, but there was a network of railway shuttling to Tororo, Lila, Lango, up to Gulu, and there were trains going to Fort Porto and other places. To date, somebody born in Museveni's regime has never seen these trains. There were goods trains, there were passenger trains, and there were goods train direct to Mombasa, and the rail line never went quiet between Mombasa and Nairobi and Kampala, because all the petrol, most of the goods were shuttled in through the railway network. To date, his ministers have smelted all the rails in Mbarara, in the new steel mill in Mbarara. And people born in this regime, some of them go to university until they travel abroad without having seen a train. And that's how bad it has got. People think, and do you know how much he has spent on the train? Over 10 billion. And it's called the China Network something, Uganda Railways, which exists only on paper. And it's managed by the few clan leaders from Museveni's group. The Tukwansamire, the Ainobiona, Akanamainimaina, and so on. There isn't anybody who doesn't belong to Museveni's clan who is in the top management in all the authorities. All the authorities are run and owned by Museveni's small clique. So, to put it rightly, infrastructure has collapsed. There's no train services. The roads are so bad. What used to be like a Transocean Uganda Limited is gone to the dogs. Everything is crumbled. There isn't any industrial area. There isn't any manufacturing. There isn't any factories. What people see is just assembly places. We can't even manufacture matchboxes. Simple things. We can't even manufacture threads. There used to be Nightil. There used to be all this manufacturing industry where we could turn cotton into thread and then later on turn it into cloth. Ugil was a company owned by the Japanese Uganda, kind of. There was Uganda Glass Works, whereby glasses were manufactured locally. There was all these facilities. They've all gone to nothing. Uganda Blankets. There's a lot that Museveni has ruined. So, please, we are going to be demonstrating to showcase the evil of Museveni, but at the same time ask for good governance, and it's our mission to see Museveni go. We are going to ensure Museveni is going to go. Come rain, come shine, Museveni will go. We will never leave Museveni in power. We are going to ensure Museveni goes, and Museveni will go. Okay, we are going to, we're going to pen off, and then we come back in about 15 to 30 minutes. Thank you for listening.
Alright, comrades of abawangalira mu United Kingdom era nga badde bagenda maaso n'okulaga obutali mativu naye message, it has been a powerful message for those who have been listening in. Yes, such kind of a message you will not find it on mainstream media, you know, like radio stations, TV, over any media platform of the sort. Tosobola. So message ni riro eri kwalali olina gisanga social media naye kyemsinga okubiriza message eno ogisanga, always keep sharing it with your friends. Download these videos, slice them into small you know, clips, and then you share with your friends on TikTok, in WhatsApp. You can also turn them into audio, because gone are the days we have so many ways we can spread this message. Reason as to why I keep saying so, there are people who actually don't know what's going on, and jibakoma okubeera nga bategeera kikigenda maaso, jibakoma okubeera nga batwegatako, netusobola okubeera nga we each and every day enamba yongera kweyongera na kweyongera. Yes, demonstration ekyagenda maaso nga bagambye nti within 15 to 30 minutes bagenda kuba coming back to continue with the protest. Mainly bafocusinze ku kyabaganda bafa babuzibwawo. Of course nembeera embi ne basibye makomera, nembeera embi eriwaka nga omuwulidde ayogera, but it is a challenge to Ugandans residing outside Uganda, because in most cases almost 90%, wimbanga and just lenient, 90% of Ugandans residing in the diaspora, they went there because of the uncertainty, the political, the social and the economic uncertainty back home in Uganda. And in order, of course, for us to change that narrative, and we flip the script to, you know, favor us, of course we have got to put a fight. But that fight, it's a collective responsibility. It's my fight, it is your fight, it is a Uganda thing. So wherever you are, do something. These people are Ugandans, they are residing in the United Kingdom, but hey, they still have Uganda at heart. That's what matters. If you have your country at heart, I guarantee you ojja kwesanga ng'olina ekintu ky'okoze ekigattako ku nkyukakyuka eno gye twagala, ate ng'ekikyukakyuka kye tusinga okwetaaga, you know, ekikyukakyuka kye tusinga okwetaaga. Alright guys, let me also go off and then I'll be back with those guys nga bakomyewo. Njagala mbatuuseko buli kimu ekigenda okubeera nga kigenda maaso those ends Uganda House. Naye nga genda maaso nga live broadcast eno ogisharingako